I decided to challenge myself. 30 days of eating only whole foods. No packaged snacks, no drive-through stops, and definitely no ultra-processed meals. Just clean, whole ingredients. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. At first, I thought this would be a simple switch, but what I learned over those 30 days completely changed how I think about food, energy, and health. Before starting this whole food challenge, my typical day included protein bars, frozen meals, and more takeout than I'd like to admit. I thought I was eating relatively healthy. After all, I counted calories and hit the gym. But something always felt off. I was often tired, bloated, and craving sugar by 3 p.m. That's when I realized maybe it wasn't about how much I was eating, but what I was eating. So I made a rule. For 30 days, I would eat only whole foods. If it didn't grow from the ground, swim in the sea, or walk on land. And if it came with an ingredient list longer than one item, it was out. That meant fresh fruits, leafy greens, unprocessed meats, beans, legumes, and whole grains like oats and quinoa. I also said goodbye to refined sugars, white flour, seed oils, and anything that came in a wrapper. It was a back-to-basics reset, and it wasn't easy at first. The first few days were harder than I expected. My body had become so used to convenience and sugar that suddenly switching to clean eating was like hitting the reset button. I had mild headaches and mood swings, and I missed the dopamine rush that came from grabbing a sugary snack. But by day 4 or 5, something shifted. My energy started to stabilize. Instead of dragging through my mornings, I woke up feeling refreshed. And it wasn't just physical, mentally I felt more clear-headed and calm. One of the most noticeable benefits of eating whole foods for 30 days was how it affected my digestion. I never realized how much bloating I was dealing with until it disappeared. My stomach felt flatter, lighter, and more comfortable. High-fiber foods like sweet potatoes, lentils, berries, and greens helped keep things moving without the discomfort I'd grown used to. I also noticed that my cravings started to change. Instead of dreaming about chips or chocolate, I started looking forward to my next avocado toast or roasted veggie bowl. My taste buds began to reset. Naturally sweet foods like bananas and dates tasted richer and more satisfying. It was as if my body was finally getting what it needed. Whole foods are nutrient-dense, meaning they're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants your body craves. When I swapped out processed meals for real ingredients, I wasn't just eating better, I was fueling my cells. My skin began to clear up. I had fewer breakouts and a more even tone. I can't say for certain if it was the lack of dairy, the antioxidants from all the produce, or the improved hydration, but the glow was real. Another surprising benefit came from my sleep. By week 2, I was falling asleep faster and waking up without hitting snooze. I wasn't staying up late with sugar crashes or caffeine jitters. I felt balanced, and my body seemed to thank me with deeper, more restorative sleep. As the 30-day clean eating challenge continued, I became more mindful, not just of what I was eating, but why I was eating. I used to snack when I was bored, anxious, or distracted, but eating only whole foods required preparation and intention. I began to tune into my hunger cues. I learned the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger. And with that awareness, I found myself feeling more in control, not just of my eating habits, but of my mood and mindset. After 30 days of eating only whole foods, I stepped on the scale. Not because I was obsessed with weight loss, but because I was curious. I had lost 6 pounds, but more importantly, I felt lighter in every sense. My joints didn't ache as much. I wasn't crashing mid-afternoon. I felt good, really good. So yes, 30 days of eating only whole foods changed my body. But it also changed my relationship with food. It reminded me that what we eat matters, not just for how we look, but for how we live. I'm not saying I'll never eat pizza or ice cream again, but after this challenge, I see those foods differently. They're no longer staples, they're occasional treats, and that shift in mindset is worth more than any number on the scale. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more health and nutrition tips, and consider sharing it with someone who needs it. And let us know in the comments, what is your favorite whole food?